Lens. In this video, I am going to give you information about the recently announced skilled migrant category, reopening of this category visa, resident visa by New Zealand government. This category has been closed since April 2020 when with the advent of COVID and the closure of borders. After that, on 12th of October this year, just recently, the Immigration Minister has announced the reopening of this category, and it has been announced that on 9th of November, the first selection of EOIs will happen, and this will be done under the previously announced point system, which was 160 points. So in other words, you get an opportunity to submit a fresh EOI if you want, and if you think that you are meeting the 160 points threshold, you can still apply for your EOI, and they will be put in the pool, and you will be eligible for the selection. So this is a great opportunity. After 9th of November, the points will increase to 180, and it will be slightly difficult to reach that threshold. In this video, I will also take you to the Immigration New Zealand's website, where I will show you how you yourself can calculate your points, and if you think that you are meeting the threshold now, you can contact us. We will be very happy to assist you and give you genuine and authentic immigration advice. So without much ado, let's straight away go to immigration's website. So here we are on the New Zealand Immigration's website. First, I'll just give you the information about the recent announcement. Now, from 9th till 9th of November, you can submit your EOIs with 160 points. It is the confirmation here. You can see this. On 9th of November, Immigration New Zealand will select all EOIs in the current threshold of 160 points. However, after 9th of November, the points threshold for selection will increase to 180 points. So this is the important highlight of this announcement. If you want to calculate your points, this is the link. I will describe this link in my description section. You can just click on it and you can use this facility provided by Immigration New Zealand to calculate your own points. I will demonstrate this now, keeping my details as a threshold, as a benchmark. So if I see that my age is 51, I'll only get 5 points. You can select straight away from here. If you think, for example, I was working at this moment, and I was working as a licensed immigration advisor, so I selected that I'm currently working in a skilled employment in New Zealand, and this will give me 50 points. The next question is whether I am working in an area of absolute skills shortage. Well, I am not, but if you are, then you can just click on it and you can go to this site and you can find your occupation. For example is civil engineer. If you are a civil engineer, you just type it. The website will take you to this, and you can find that this civil engineer occupation is indeed in the long-term skill shortage list. However, to see whether you are meeting it, you need to assess your qualifications here. You must have one of the following qualifications. So you must have this, or this if you want to claim those points. So I'm not selecting it because I'm not working in an area of absolute skill shortage. Then I work outside of Auckland. Well, I'm not, so I will not select it. However, if you are working outside Auckland, say for example in Hamilton, in Rotorua, in Tauranga, in Bay of Plenty, in the South Island, where as applicable, you can select this and you will get 30 points for this. I'm not selecting it, so my points remain 55 here. You can see the calculations are appearing live here. Then if you are paid high remuneration, then also you get bonus points for it. You get 20 bonus points. And to assess whether your remuneration is high, then you can click on that and it clearly says remuneration at or above NZD 54 an hour, which is incorrect because it is 27.75 and its double is 27.75 into 2. It should be 55.52 here because it is the double median wage. If you are getting that, then you will get 20 bonus points. Now comes the qualification. Qualification, if you have a recognized qualification, you have to select your recognized qualification. I had a level 8, so I am selecting this. This is 105 points. It increases 50 points for me. If you have a master's, you can select this one, and this will give you 70 points. If you have a New Zealand qualification which you studied full time in New Zealand, then you can select from this drop down menu. I did my postgraduate for 1 year, so I get 10 more points. If you did your postgraduate for 2 years, you will get 15 points. Now comes the work experience. This is the skilled work experience. The important thing is in this one, if you're claiming your skilled work experience, then you should be qualified also. For example, I select, I was, I had the experience of more than 10 years, so I can claim 50 points for it. But whatever experience I am claiming, for example, I was a civil engineer back from my country, and I have 10 years of experience in that. But when I started this job, I must have been suitably qualified. That means if I am claiming that I have 10 years of experience, so before those 10 years, I must have a degree or I must have a qualification that is required to do that job. So I must have a qualification of civil engineering before started working in a civil engineering job. So that is the important thing here. So as you can see, if I claim 10 years or more, I can meet the threshold of 160 and I can apply. However, after 9th of November, I cannot apply because I am not meeting 180 points here. Then you have at least 1 year of New Zealand experience. If you have and you can claim, then you can claim 10 more points. You will need evidence to prove that, where we will assist you how to provide that evidence. If you have experience in an area of absolute skill shortage, then also you can claim it and you can select the length of time here. If you have 2 to 5 years experience, for example, working uh, in a civil engineering job, then you can claim 10 more points for it. These are the bonus points. Then the last section where you can claim points is your partner. If your partner is meeting the English language requirements, which are IELTS overall score of 6.5 or more, then you can start looking at their skilled employment. If they are working in a skilled employment or they have been offered a job of a skilled employment, then you can claim 20 more points for it. And if your partner has a recognized qualification, same as yours, then also depending on their level of qualification, you can claim more points. So once you claim all these, you will have some idea how you are standing uh, with against the requirement of points. If you think that you're meeting the 160 points threshold now or the 180 points threshold after 9th of November, and you want some clarifications or confirmations, or you want to share your evidence with us and want to know for sure whether you will be eligible for the SMC category resident visa, we are always there to help you. Our contact details are also mentioned in the description section. God bless you.